Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the grandest stage of them all. We welcome you to Wrestlemania 3. Welcome to the end of Season 3 for NSW. My name is Dave Easton. SmackDown's Tim Price is here. Matt Freeway from Raw is here. Guys, Tim Price, welcome to Wrestlemania.
Oh, it's great to be here at the showcase of the Immortals. It's going to be one hell of a show.
Maz, Wrestlemania, we're here.
Yep, it's finally the big event. Can't wait to see the main events that we're going to have here tonight, especially the Fatal 4-Way coming up next.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, we are kicking off with a huge one. Raw's World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. The World Heavyweight Championship is Matt Rhodes defends against Luke Benoit, AJZ, and Zadland. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to kick off WrestleMania 3. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is your reigning World Heavyweight Champion, Matt Rhodes!
Looks like the Groovy One is back now. Matt is back as the Groovy One and looking to hold on to his championship here tonight, hopefully.
Well, what a way to kick off WrestleMania. And of course, Tim, I'm sure you'll be enjoying all the matches here tonight, but what does this man have to do to hold on to the World Heavyweight title?
He has to do whatever he could see as an opportunity, take every precaution, avoids being damaged, but at the same time cause as much damage as he possibly can. But when he sees the opportunity to go for a pinfall, go for it.
What pressure must be on this man. He has to defeat 3 other men to retain the title here. The odds are not in his favour. But if anyone could do it, it would be this man, Matt Rhodes, ready to go here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, introduce him first. He is the Z-Man, AJZ.
It's great to see the Z-Man back here looking to take out the Heavyweight Championship here tonight and become Heavyweight Championship going into Season 4. And what a great night it would be for Joe Disney and the Disney Alliance for AJZ to capture that title.
Tim, could you see AJZ winning the title here tonight?
Most certainly could, Ever since he came back after, the whole big bodybuilder thing, he's been on quite the roll. And this could be the huge night for this man, AJZ. And, well, he could be walking out with a, second World Heavyweight Championship.
Yep, it could happen, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, the rivalry AJZ and Matt Rhodes have had before. It could come down to them two in the last two here in our first match.
AJ's looking in fine shape here tonight for WrestleMania.
He does indeed, looking indeed to pick up a second World Heavyweight title. But not if this man can do anything about it. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing from the flock, he is Luke Benoit!
Yep, the Dark Prince of NSW's Raw roster and the Shepherd leading the flock here in Monday Night Raw, and we'll have to see if he can bring back that title to the flock and continue on his reign as champion.
Yeah, of course, Luke Benoit has tasted the World Heavyweight title as well during this season. Of course, all 4 men in this match have had an unbelievable rivalry during this season. Tim, is Luke Benoit going to leave tonight as the World Heavyweight Champion?
Well, it certainly is a big opportunity for Luke Benoit, and, well, if he just hits those big moves, keeps, his opponents grounded, and, oh god, there's that weird liquid, but yeah, could be Luke Benoit tonight. As I say, this is the showcase of Immortals. This is where everyone just brings out the best in themselves.
Well, Luke Benoit ready to go here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, the final man in this fatal 4-way, he is the monster, Zadland!
The Demon of Destruction coming out here looking to show that he is still the Phenom in NSW and is going to reclaim that title and take it into Season 4 to bring the Gathering back into the power of Raw.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Zadland He has done it all here in NSW, and season 3 has been, I would say, the most memorable for this monster. Maz, tonight could be the crowning achievement of season 3 for Zadlan.
And this could be what Zadlan's been working for, holding on to an undefeated streak at WrestleMania, looking to continue it on here tonight and hopefully win the heavyweight championship to go into season 4.
It could happen, ladies and gentlemen. And Zadlan, as he makes his way to the ring, what a sight, Tim. You've got to be, if you're in the one of his opponents, his entrance alone must be intimidating.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, you could feel just the chill in this arena. He loves to make the opponent wait, and well, he's making all 3 of them wait. And that's Zadlan for you, just down to a T. He just loves destroying people once that bell rings.
Maz, you've got to say, it's the respect that many people give this man. It's just an awesome sight.
Yeah, he's definitely made NSW his home, and he's been a hard worker for NSW, and he's just pretty much become the phenom here in NSW, and we'll have to wait and see if he can make it a crowning achievement by winning the heavyweight title here at WrestleMania.
Zadlan, as he takes off the hat, is he ready to place another 3 victims here in our first match tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, that is what they're going for. It's the World Heavyweight title. What a way to kick off WrestleMania 3. We'll get the guys' predictions as the match is underway. Maz, you're first up.
I'm going to have to go with Zadlan. I think he's just got the size and the power, and he's going to be the hardest one to take down here in this matchup.
Tim?
You know, I'm going to go with Matt Rhodes. I think, you know, he's going to be smart about this match, pick his opportunities and his spots to really, you know, get all the advantages and hold on to his World Heavyweight Championship.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is elimination, so you must beat the other 3 men. Is anyone, even a monster, can do a Russian leg sweep?
And it seems these guys have not paired off with their rivals, but decided to go with the opposing opponents here in this matchup.
Yeah, maybe thinking about getting rid of the other 2 first, you could say, Maz.
Yeah, maybe Benward and Zadlan look to take down Matt and AJZ to make it one-on-one between those 2.
Definitely said a nasty low blow from Benward there, really taking it to Matt Rhodes right now.
Nice sit-out powerbomb. And already the champ in a lot of trouble is AJZ thrown across the ring, and Zadlan coming in with a massive clothesline, taking AJZ down. Matt Rhodes in a bit of trouble now. AJZ thrown into the ropes, and a huge back body drop by the monster.
Yeah, way up into the lights there for AJZ, and that clothesline nearly took off his head.
Already, but look at this AJZ. We've seen what AJZ can do this season. We've seen him in legendary battles. We've seen him in Inferno matches. We've seen him take on the best here in NSW. So he's not going to back down from anything. And a DDT on the monster as Benward. Nope, I thought I had Matt Rhodes in the corner. Rhodes drives the shoulder deep into the gut of Benward here. Shots again. Of course, what a way to kick off WrestleMania 3, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of season 3 right here. The last match for the World Heavyweight title. Who is going to walk away with the World Heavyweight Championship? Maz, you can already feel the nervousness around the building, of course, because there's so many title matches here tonight.
Maybe everybody's on pins and needles wondering who's going to either hold on to their title or become new champions and go into season 4. A lot of things hinge on what happens in season 4 here tonight.
Kick out of 2 by Benward after the Rolling Thunder by Matt Rhodes. And a nice shoulder tackle by Benward, and Fighting Spirit by AJZ.
Yep, AJZ springing up, and well, but Zadlan cuts him off and not allowed continuing. Oh, Matt Rhodes was in trouble, but kicks out at 1.
Preschool!
Oh, and look at the balance there.
Preschool by Zadlan on AJZ. And this could be our first elimination right here. 2, 3, and AJZ is gone!
The Z-Man just didn't have it for here tonight, and I'm sure Disney's going to be really upset about that one, but we'll have to see if maybe season 4 will be better for AJZ, but Matt's in a lot of trouble here.
Look at this, Benward has got Matt Rhodes in all sorts of trouble here. And Zadlan, well, Zadlan doing the right thing, just backing off. And Matt Rhodes is fading badly here.
Yeah, it's like a version of a Boston Crab in a way.
And Matt Rhodes is tapped!
He's tapped! We've got guaranteed new World Heavyweight Champion tonight. And oh my, these two are now colliding.
And Rhodes is out. I'm shocked, Maz. And who would have thought it would have come down to these two, the two people that have had, many people said, the greatest rivalry in Season 3.
Yep, it's back against Ben Ward and Zadlan, the Flock versus the Gathering. This has been what Season 3's all been about since the end of it. And here's going to be the finale, I think, with Zadlan going to look to chokeslam him.
Look out! Oh no, he's gone for the tombstone!
Uh-oh, he's got it locked in.
Tombstone! Pile driver!
R.I.P. Ben Ward.
Cover! Zadlan is your new World Heavyweight Champion!
Wow, he's now 2-0 at WrestleMania.
Make it 3-0!
3-0, sorry. 3-0 even.
He is your new World Heavyweight Champion!
And the legend and legacy of Zadlan still grows as the Phenom has captured his, second heavyweight championship here in NSW?
That is correct. Congratulations to Zadlan. But it means that the Gathering are back on top. Oh my goodness, what does Season 4 have in store for the Raw side? Zadlan is your World Heavyweight Champion. Well guys, welcome back down to ringside. And already a title has changed hands. The second one if you include the pre-show, guys. Maz, what a way to kick off WrestleMania 3.
Yeah, what a shocking twist of events there. And Zadlan capturing the heavyweight championship. What an awesome match that was. And we still have the rest of the night to go.
If that's what the rest of this night is going to be about, ladies and gentlemen, we're in for a barnstormer. Tim, you've got to think, what a win for Zadlan.
Yeah, what a great win for him tonight, and just going to continue building up.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, from Raw, it is for the NSW Tag Team Championships. The Hounds against One Sec is next at WrestleMania 3. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, they are your NSW Tag Team Champions, Jason Crew and Leo Mercer, the Hounds.
And the Hounds have looked really good since reclaiming those tag team titles. They've been back on tip-top shape and form here in NSW, and hopefully they'll be able to take out the two Wild Samoans coming out here to take them on in 1 sec.
Well, you've got to think, ladies and gentlemen, the Hounds. Well, many people said couldn't believe that they defeated One Sec the last time. They're going to say tonight, Maz, that they're going to prove that that wasn't a fluke.
A lot of people thought that the Hounds got away with a lucky win there, but we'll have to see if they can do it again here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents been led to the ring by Oliver Bisping, the team of Noki and Omegle. One Sec!
If these two big Samoans look to come into this ring and definitely reclaim those titles after what happened at the last pay-per-view with the Hounds, these guys have really been looking to get back in the ring with them.
These two monsters have never been happy, Tim, after they lose the tag belt. You know, tonight, this is going to be a war.
Oh, it definitely will be a war. When you look at these two just big, brutish, angry Samoans, well, they just love to destroy people, and their task tonight is to destroy the Hounds and recapture tag team gold.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are off and underway. Let's see what Maz has to say about this one.
I'm going to have to go with One Sec. I think Bisping's definitely got his boys looking to reclaim those titles tonight, and they just have the weight and size advantage over the Hounds here tonight.
What about you, Tim?
So I think, you know what, I'm also going to go with One Sec here tonight. I think, you know, they want to prove that the last time these two teams faced off, it was a fluke that the Hounds got. And One Sec just wanted to, well, absolutely annihilate the Hounds here tonight.
Well, what I think, Zadlan, World Heavyweight Champion, Maz. Are we in for a night of shocks? We've had 2 title changes already. Could it possibly be seeing a new era here tonight at WrestleMania?
Yeah, this could be the start of new revolution of superstars moving up and claiming new titles here in NSW. Could be a night of great championship changes.
Magla in the ring at the moment with Leo Mercer. Mercer, who's had his injury problems, of course, but came back better than ever. That, well, sidewalk slam that. No, and of course, Magla, most dominant force, of course, here many people say in NSW. Tim, you've seen him on SmackDown, of course. You know the power of this man.
Yeah, I sure do. I know the power of Muggle from, SmackDown. The same goes for the man that's just coming to ring Noki from NXT. They're just two very powerful and dominant individuals. And when you put them as a team, well.
Well, we ask, ladies and gentlemen, that you continue your support here tonight. Social media is where you need to be. There's a hard punch there by Jason Crew. Oh, Noki falling down there. Maz, yeah, big chance here for the Hounds.
Yeah, it looked like that stunned Noki for a second there, giving Jason the opportunity to get him into the corner. Leah's not there to help out with the double team.
Look at this. Jason Crew lining up Noki here. And Michael, I was going to say, tried to get a cheap shot and that didn't work. Look out. Oh, right into the corner.
My good lord. That's just vicious, but it depends how much damage it truly does to Noki, because we see what people focus on Noki's head does.
Yeah, look at the big power slam. Jason Crew, of course, many people say the powerhouse of the Hounds, Maz, but Noki is just a different kind of animal.
Yeah, I think if you say Jason's the powerhouse of the crew, he's going to have a lot to deal with Muggle and Noki here.
Yeah, I was just about to say, he looked like he tried to decapitate Michael, but Michael just shaking it off, and that's what the thing about these guys is. You don't want to get them angry. Tim, that's one of the things you don't want to do with these two.
No, you do not want to get them angry, otherwise, well, it just gets to become a very scary situation.
Look at this now, Jason Crew coming off the ropes, and oh, nice senton right down. This could be a cover first of the match. Referee slightly late to get down. Tim, how's the petition going, by the way?
It's going very well. I hear tonight is decision night.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, the end of season 3, of course, tonight. So many, every match on the card, a title match here. The future of NSW will be shaped after tonight as we go into our break until season 4. And Jason Crew, really, Maz, doing a one-man show here, and again taking it to 1 sec.
Yeah, it seems the Hounds have found a little bit of weakness in 1 sec by letting Jason Crew take on both of them, maybe letting Leo be the pressure man to come in at the end and clean it up.
Look at this now. Both is continuing. Leo Mercer being hit by Michael. A nice fisherman carry there. And more shots by Noki to the back of Jason Crew. Jason Crew really, is he trying to prove a point? Is he doing too much? Could that be the downfall of the Hounds? As another big clothesline to Noki. This could be the thing, Maz. Oh, what an uppercut! Sorry, I cut myself off. But Maz, look at Jason Crew trying to really do this all by himself here.
And it seems he's got a one-man vendetta going against 1 sec here, and he's definitely taking it to both of them. Nice.
Really, well, I don't know if that was like a sort of a front fall-away slam here. And a big, nope, fight spared by Noki.
Yep, you're saying that, well, Jason Crew's trying to take him on all by himself. It's not always the smartest decision to try and take on a team all by yourself. But look at this, figure 4 locked in.
Figure 4 locked in, and Omega thought enough of that and had to break it up. But why is Jason Crew doing this? Jason Crew is not tagged out here. You have to think, Maz, this is just showing that. Is this showing more guts than brains, you would think?
Yeah, it may come back to bite Jason in the back end. If he doesn't watch out, he may end up getting himself in a predicament he can't get out of, and it could give 1 sec the chance to pick up the victory.
Look at this, even showing off. This is not good. This is not going to make this 1 sec any happier. And again, going for the hot punch. This on a mega. Oh my god! Wow! What is Jason Crew just on another level here tonight, Tim?
She is on another level, but as I said, I don't know how wise it is to do this, because you know, he's exerting energy, and at some point he will need to tag up because, oh boy, look at this. Whoa.
No, maybe, just maybe, I think Noki tried to get in some help and it may have cost his team here. And oh, what a Samoan drop. And this is really, you would have to say, Jason Crew showing 1 sec that it's not just about them with the power.
That isn't
he's
all about
showing he's got the power here right now, and he's taking it right to Umago, and I just don't know what's gotten into Jason Crew. I don't know why he's looking not to tag out.
Another uppercut. Leo Mercer thinks, you know what, this could be over here. Into the cover, hook of the leg. Has he got him? 2, 3, has! What?
My goodness, what in the world did we just witness?
Maz, Freeway, what have we just seen here?
One-man wrecking crew and Jason Crew.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match, and still NSW Tag Team Champions, the Hounds!
Well, I guess it's not going to, you know, bother Leo Mercer too much. He didn't really get in the match because at the end of the day, he is still one half of the Tag Team Champions.
I am absolutely in shock. What a night for Jason Crew, and what a night for the Hounds. Congratulations to them. They remain your Tag Team Champions. And oh, well, look who it is, Tim. It's Mr. DM West.
Yep, and well, there's so much controversy surrounding this man right now. Is he, will he sign on a dotted line before midnight tonight, or is he gone for good? And could he take the NSW Championship with him?
Yeah, his contract ends at midnight tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What would happen, Tim? What happens if he does win here tonight?
It'll just be complete anarchy.
This is the thing. This is what I'm worried about. What if he wins the title? What do we do about the NSW? He's saying he's not going to give it back.
I think Paul Heyman is going to have to open up his wallet and pay DM West to come back if he wins.
Oh my goodness me! I've never liked the Darkness. I've never wanted the Darkness to win, but tonight, I think for NSW we've got to pray to someone that they do.
Yeah, I think this is the first time that I think legitimately about probably everyone in that locker room wants the Darkness to win.
DM West, of course, winning the Royal Rumble, 2015 Royal Rumble winner, and now could end the season as the champion. And he's saying the title will look good on his fireplace.
So look at the arrogance in this pan.
Oh
what he's saying.
Oh my goodness me! What if it happens? What if it happens here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my God!
It just can't happen.
I don't even want to think about it. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is for the Women's Championship. It's Destiny Diamond's title versus AJ Lee's career. It is coming up next at WrestleMania 3.
Well, speak about another person who could be saying goodbye to an AJ Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, she is your NSW Women's Champion, Destiny Diamond!
Yep, here she comes, Destiny Diamond, who, well, she made the big stipulation to AJ Lee that, look, if I'm going to put my title on the line, I want you to put your career on the line, and AJ Lee agreed to it.
Why would AJ do that? Maz, why would AJ Lee agree to that stipulation? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, maybe she thinks that she knows the weakness to Destiny Diamond and how to get that title from her, and she's willing to do anything she can and anything she has to get that title.
Destiny Diamond looking confident as ever here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, her opponent and challenger, she is AJ Lee.
Here comes a girl who's got so much, pressure on her here tonight because, you know, unlike TM West where he's choosing to walk out, if AJ Lee loses here tonight, it's exactly her choice to leave, but she's got to leave.
Oh my goodness. Why? I just still don't get it, Tim. Why she would she do that? Why would she say that she...
Maybe it's a case of if she doesn't win the Women's Championship, maybe she doesn't want to be around.
That
if
could
she can't beat Destiny Diamond.
Definitely the case, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's get to it. It is the Women's Championship which is on the line. We'll go with Tim first on this one.
As much as I hate to say it, I'm still going to go with Destiny Diamond. I want AJ to win, but my prediction is with Destiny Diamond. I think it's, you know, she wants to keep that title so bad. And I think there's too much pressure on AJ Lee here tonight.
Maz?
I'm going to have to go with Destiny again, too. Like Tim said, I think diamonds are forever, and so is Destiny's reign here as a women's champion. And I'm sorry, but AJ's been a great competitor, but she's just not good enough to take down Destiny here tonight.
Well, let's see what happens here. Look at lovely Hurricane Rana takeover. AJ Lee trying to take early control of this. Of course, AJ, 4-time women's champion, said tonight will be her 5th reign. It'll start here tonight. She's been here since the beginning of NSW. Of course, Destiny Diamond, though, Maz, many people have said, is the total diva.
A lot of people think AJ Lee has a lot to offer the Divas division here in NSW, and it'd be kind of a loss to see her go. But she put up the challenge, or Destiny put up the challenge, and she accepted it. So she's going to have to deal with the consequences if she can't get it done.
And of course, Tim, you're speaking about Destiny Diamond, 3-time women's champion, 2-time Divas champion, 2-time NXT women's champion. You've got to say AJ's got a lot to really go through here tonight.
Yep, she sure has. As I say, Destiny Diamond really is the future of the Divas division, with how much, well, she is both the present and the future. And, well, AJ Lee is going to have to try to do so much, but she's doing it right now. She's in control.
Lovely kick to the back. AJ, you know that will try and dominate the pace here in this one. Oh, what a knee lift there. Trying to really disfigure Destiny Diamond with that kind of kick, Maz.
Hey, geez, looking to pull out all the stops here to hold on to her career and possibly capture that women's championship.
Oh, but look at this, a nice poke to the eye will stop anybody in their tracks here. Diamond, look out, into the ring. Oh, and right into the back, and you could see AJ wins there. She really whacked into that turnbuckle, and now Destiny sort of has everything for AJ here, Tim, and this could be danger.
Yeah, it certainly could be danger for AJ Lee if Destiny Diamond just keeps on the offense effort, doesn't give AJ a chance. Like right there, AJ almost had it, but Destiny Diamond cut her off too soon. Right now, Destiny, she is just, well, dominating the matchup.
What is going to happen here? Look at this, in and... oh no! Nice reversal, and AJ! Nice hand scissors takeover. Now, AJ now trying to get back in control here, and this is what she needs. She needs to keep some offense going here, and a nice kick to the back. Maz, you've got to think that it is crunch time for AJ, but really she's got to be careful. That one mistake and it could be over.
Yeah, if she can't get ahead of herself and can't think too far ahead, or Destiny Diamond will definitely find that weakness in her and roll her up for a possible small package and pick up the big victory.
There's the clothesline, Maz. Sorry for cutting you off. Into the cover. 2.
Is this it?
Oh, kick out of 2.5. I'm sorry, Maz, but oh my goodness, here it comes. Diamond collar.
And oh no. I think we're about to say goodbye to AJ Lee. Come on, Ed, find a way to kick out.
2. Destiny Diamond is still your NSW Women's Champion.
Wow.
Big win for Destiny Diamond to hold on to her title, and it's gonna have to say see you later to AJ Lee, and hopefully she can find better work somewhere else.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest and still NSW Women's Champion, Destiny Diamond.
Tonight, all you can really say is the pressure just got too much for AJ Lee, and she wasn't able to keep her job or capture the Women's Championship. At Destiny Diamond reigns supreme.
And that is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. It is all over for AJ Lee, sorry, apologies, and Destiny Diamond taking the mic here.
she's looking to set up a little send-off party for AJ Lee here tonight.
You know what?
More like she's going to just rub it in. Because that is the Hiko of Destiny Diamond.
Well, AJ Lee has gone, ladies and gentlemen. And, well, Destiny Diamond played her in a trap, you'd have to say, guys. It was a perfect trap.
Yeah, Destiny definitely suckered AJ Lee into this matchup, and she was just much better than her here tonight and was able to hold on to that title. And tough loss for AJ.
Oh, look at that. Enjoy your retirement. Come on, Destiny. No need.
Now, there is always the Hall of Fame.
That is true. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, our first match from ECW. It is for the ECW World Tag Team Championships. It's Joseph the Beast and the Bulldog taking on the Hit Squad. It comes up next at WrestleMania 3. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, here's one half of the ECW Tag Team Champions, Joseph the Beast.
Yep, and people do not be confused or anything if this is, well, you've never seen this compared before. That is neither a typo nor an error by my commentary colleague. He is legitimately called Joseph the Beast.
And if you haven't seen ECW before, A, do you live under a rock? And B, be very scared of this man.
Yes, do we really want to go into what his history?
No, I don't think so.
You two people. Well, sorry.
You've got to tell him. You've got to catch my cold there.
I hope not.
Don't let that sneeze get to you. Ladies and gentlemen, his tag team partner, he is the Bulldog.
Yep, the other half of the tag team champions. And again, another sort of, powerhouse individual in that ring.
Maz, ECW, of course, is, well, you used to be on the original ECW. What do you make these two as a tag team?
I think they're going to have their hands full with the next team coming out in the Hit Squad. I think the Hit Squad have definitely shown that they were a great talent over on the Raw roster. And now that on ECW, they're finally getting their chance to take those titles off Joseph the Beast and the Bulldog here.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, their opponents and challengers, the team of Harry Smith and Braden Havens, the Hit Squad.
Yep, here they come. And well, I don't know if my information is right here, but I've been told that Harry Smith is both a former ECW champion and ECW tag team champion.
And he held it for a week.
Ah, that explains it. I think I went for a nap I must have gone for a nap during those two reigns.
Yeah, lasted a week each time. So the sort of thing that my colleague on ECW, of course, Marky Marks, saying that this is possibly Harry Smith's best chance of having a longer than a week's reign.
Yeah, he'll have a 3-month reign, but won't have defended it once.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there they are, the World Tag Team Championships from ECW on the line. And now, the slightly different rules, of course, from ECW, as it's not ECW's main event. There is a 10-minute time limit. And also in ECW, you must eliminate both tag team partners to win the match. Tim,
just don't forget it is Extreme Rules now, as also I'm assuming.
Sort of. You can, yes.
You can hit someone in the head with a chair.
Yes. Doesn't usually happen, but yeah, you can. There's no rules.
I'll just hopefully we will not end up with a draw like they did for the first tag team title match.
Yeah, that of course, if you go on the network, you can see all of ECW's previous shows, and of course that was the first ever ECW tag team title match went to a time limit draw. In fact, the only match on ECW to actually go to a time limit draw. Could we see a second one here tonight?
Yeah, it could happen. Both these teams in this ring. Probably won't though.
Now look at this, into the cover, of course. You've got to eliminate both men. to win the match. And, well, you can see that Braden Havens wanted nothing of Joseph the Beast. As into the lockup here. Maz, what do you make of Joseph the Beast? Of course, you were there on ECW, as we said before. He was there originally. What do you make of this man?
He's definitely turned his life around since his rough past from before, and trying to turn things around here by putting his effort into wrestling, and he's done very well for himself. And we'll have to see if he can help hold on to these tag team titles here with the Bulldog.
Tim, you've seen plenty of Joseph the Beast as well. What do you make of him?
Well, he's one, you know, tough, intimidating, scary individual in that ring. And, well, he just knows how to, you know, dominate opponents in that ring. So if he gets, well, if the Bulldog tags him in, well, be ready to see what he is capable of.
Ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about celebrities, of course, being here in WrestleMania. Michael Bay is here at ringside with us. Of course.
Our pyrotechnics going to go crazy at some point.
Probably is anyone. Even Braden Havens can do a Russian leg sweep. Of course.
I just saw. There she is. Miss Keith holding up the sign "Boo."
Oh yes, Miss Keith. Of course. Big news from NXT. Of course, last night. Of course, if you want to read about that, please do go to our social media. Full story will be on there. We'll go to that. It's covered by Joseph the Beast for a 1 count. Of course, we've had stars of MMA here as well. Ronda Rousey, I've been told, is in block 431. Don't understand why she's in the rafters, of course. But,
you know, I hear Miss Keith does not like the ECW Extreme mantra, so he definitely does not appreciate this match here.
Oh, well, there you go.
I heard it was because security didn't want her to, you know, just jump in the ring and start beating the hell out of people.
Well, that probably could happen.
It's the safest decision.
Yeah,
well, she does bring the cane with her.
Well, there you go. The King, did you just say?
No, the cane.
Oh, the King.
So
I thought you said the King. I was there. Yes, of course, we've got to be careful of that. As our announce table goes for the first time, and look how Britain. Oh wow! I don't know what happened there. A bit of miscommunication, I think.
Yeah, a little bit. A lot. They were going for a bit of a odd double team there, but it really just failed.
Look at this into the cover.
The Beast be gone.
No, kick at it too. And of course, if this is a time limit draw, it is the champions that retain, and that's a lovely impaler DDT. And already Bulldog in a lot of trouble here. And Joseph the Beast has gone.
Yep, he's gone, and it's down to the Bulldog to try and, well, win this matchup on his own and retain the tag titles.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you watch ECW, the Bulldog defeated both men to win the tag belts originally, so he's got to do it again here tonight.
It's going to be a tall task for him.
And into the cover, look at this, already going through. Can he get him here? No, kick at it too. But the worst thing is, Bulldog now has no one to tag, while the Hit Squad can tag in and out at will.
Oh, big clothesline there from Braden Havens.
Look at this, Harry Smith going to the top rope. Oh, went for the move and Bulldog moved out the way, and this could be the chance Bulldog needs.
But fighting spirit there from Braden Havens.
Collision there, look at this again. Bulldog has to take advantage of it, but with 2 men in the ring, it's just not going to happen. And Havens, crashes Bulldog down to the mat, and this could be the beginning of the end. Harry Smith, though, no, miscommunication of Bulldog. The running, no, he was going for the running power slam, and Harry Smith blocked it. Now he's going to try it again. The running power slam. Tim, has he got him?
This could be it, but Harry Smith is going to be right there to stop it.
Oh, so close. Maz, Bulldog's got to get really away from that corner.
He's going to try to get him over to the other corner where his tag team partner used to be, and hope that the Hit Squad doesn't look to double team him in this match, or he's going to be in some serious trouble.
And he thinks he's Bulgarian, Tim.
Well, yeah, before he's Bulgarian, I thought Braden Havens was nearly going to be out. He looked in dire straits, but Harry Smith managed to save him. And oh, look, he's got a Cobra Clutch locked in.
This could be the end. Are we going to have new ECW Tag Team Champions here? Bulldog fighting out. He's got to try and survive for another 4 minutes here. And this could be exactly what he needs. 2. Oh, Harry Smith just breaks it up.
So close.
Oh, small package.
Oh, yeah, small package.
On the Bulldog. Braden Havens done it.
And the Hit Squad, your new ECW Tag Team Champions. Harry Smith very happy realising he gets a 3-month title reign.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match and new ECW Tag Team Champions, Braden Havens and Harry Smith, the Hit Squad.
You know what, I'm actually going to retract my comment. I don't think it counts if you don't defend the championship in the 3 months during our off season.
Well, he'll still say that he had the championship for a second time. Congratulations to the Hit Squad. He had a night.
A big win for the Hit Squad, dissecting the former champs.
And there's AJ Lee. What must she be thinking, Maz, as she leaves an NSW arena for the last time?
Hopefully what her next career move is going to be, or she's going to be in some trouble.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, what about this for the Cruiserweight Championship? Daniel Bryan defends against Canada's own Sami Zayn. It's next at WrestleMania 3.
And you know for a fact this is going to be a very, well, technically gifted matchup. And here comes the champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is the Cruiserweight Champion, Daniel Bryan.
Yep, Daniel Bryan, a man who, well, as I say, very technically gifted in that ring, a submission specialist. He's going to look to, tonight to pick apart Sami Zayn and retain his Cruiserweight Championship.
And of course, Maz, Daniel Bryan defeated Sami Zayn to get the Cruiserweight Championship.
Yep, so what to see. Maybe Sami Zayn will be looking for a bit of revenge here against the leader of the Yes Movement here, Daniel Bryan.
Crowd on their feet for Daniel Bryan here tonight as the Cruiserweight Gold is on the line.
Daniel Bryan looking ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent and challenger, he is Sami Zayn.
Well, speak about another guy who, you know, is very gifted in that ring with technical offense, but also the big high fly moves. Here comes Sami Zayn, the former Cruiserweight Champion. He's going to want to take it back off of Daniel Bryan.
Well, you have to think, will this be Sami Zayn's crowning achievement to regain the Cruiserweight Championship here tonight at WrestleMania 3? Could it happen? Well, we're about to find out. SmackDown's Cruiserweight Championship is on the line. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Cruiserweight Championship on the line. Tim, who's walking away with the gold here tonight?
Well, Daniel Bryan beats Sami Zayn to claim that championship, so I think tonight he's going to beat Sami Zayn again and manage to retain his championship. Well, we'll just see how he beats him. Will it be pinfall or submission?
Well, let's find out here. And what about Maz? Maz, we haven't got you in much into this. Come on, Maz, who do you think is going to walk away with the gold here?
I'm going to go with Sami Zayn. I think he's going to find a way to outwit the bearded one here and Daniel Bryan.
Well, let's find out, of course. The classic match they had for the Cruiserweight Championship the first time, as Sami Zayn takes over Bryan early on here. And Tim, we've been privileged to see the Cruiserweights on SmackDown this season. The future definitely looking bright for that division.
Oh yeah, it certainly is. The Cruiserweight division is one of the most, well, technically sound and fast-paced, you know, group we've got around. Their division is just so hot right now. It's just looking so good.
It is indeed. Look at this. Zayn now trying to get back at Bryan, and look at super kick.
Oh my goodness, what a super kick from Sami Zayn.
Not following it up though. That might just be the problem here, Maz. You've really got to follow your attacks up with someone against like Daniel Bryan's caliber.
Yeah, you got to definitely keep the pressure on once you got that momentum on your side, or just in a second that title can slip right away from you.
Anyone, even a Canadian, can do a Russian leg sweep.
Just a big back body drop there from Sami Zayn. Right now, he is really taking it to Daniel Bryan. This just shows how much the Cruiserweight Championship means to these two.
Yeah, of course, you've got to know that it's going to be a war every time these two are in the ring. And look at this again. Bryan taking advantage with the jawjacker.
Yep, and he's going to want to get back into this match in a big way. Can he do it?
Look out, Bryan. What's he going to do? Over the top. No, Zayn fighting spirit.
Yeah, Sami Zayn managing to dodge Daniel Bryan there.
And now, look at this. Clothesline, another clothesline. And then the drop kick to the side of the jaw. Could this be exactly what Sami Zayn needs here? Suplex!
My goodness.
Zayn, is this Zayn's chance here?
This could be Sami Zayn's chance if he went for the pin right away, but Daniel Bryan's able to get back up and try and fight back into this.
Look at this here now, out to the outside.
What's Daniel Bryan got planned? Oh no, taking our table apart.
Yep.
That just shows what these two are willing to do when it comes to the Cruiserweight Championship.
But I think Sami Zayn is feeling the effects of the match. You can see him trying to shake it off, and oh no, look out!
Uh-oh.
Look at the kicks into the chest. And Zayn, if he's on Dream Street, he will be now. Bryan looking to put away Sami Zayn here. Rolls him over. Hand on the chest. And a kick out of 2.5. Oh, the running knee!
Out of nowhere, the huge running knee from Daniel Bryan. Now, that's got to be it.
Cover 3. Daniel Bryan retains the Cruiserweight Championship.
Wow, what a win for Daniel Bryan here tonight. He keeps a hold of his Cruiserweight Championship. Well, he goes into Season 4, still Cruiserweight Champion.
Congratulations to Daniel Bryan, still your Cruiserweight Champion. What a night so far it has been. And Daniel Bryan will go home and into Season 4 with the Cruiserweight Championship. Congratulations to Daniel Bryan. What's going on here? Tim, what is going to happen here?
They both look exhausted from this matchup, and Daniel Bryan offering out his hand, and you know the respect between these two. It's just shown again.
Maz, you've got to see two great warriors in the ring.
Yep, just a little bit of class shown here, the greatest stage of them all at WrestleMania.
Daniel Bryan, your Cruiserweight Champion, congratulations to him. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is for the World Tag Team Championships. The GWO of Chaz and Bruce have to defend against the team of the Mundo and Kevin Owens. It's next at WrestleMania 3.
What a matchup this is going to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, being come to the ring by the Love Machine Francis. They are your current World Tag Team Champions, the team of Chaz and Bruce.
Up and here they come. It's the Tag Team Champions who, well, they've been very good. They're one of the, well, most highly respected tag teams, really know how to get down the ring, but they've got a tough task ahead of them here tonight. The Mundo and Kevin Owens. Big question is, can they keep a hold of those tag titles?
Yeah, Chaz and Bruce defeating the Ascension to become the World Tag Team Champions. And really, this is going to be, well, you'd have to say a very tough task against a team that has been red hot on form on SmackDown over the last month and a half since forming. But Chaz and Bruce, if they can get the job done, don't bet against them. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing their opponents, being led to the ring by Oliver Bisping. Introducing first, he is the It Factor of NSW, the Mundo.
They've been, well, one of the most well-known guys for tag team wrestling. There's been a multiple-time tag team champion, and he could be about to add another tag team title reign to the list with Kevin Owens.
Well, Maz, what do you have to say about the Mundo? Can this be Mundo and Kevin Owens' night?
Yeah, if Mundo and Kevin can get on the same page here tonight, they can definitely look to take the tag team titles off of the GWO, and especially having Bisping out there to watch over what Francis is doing on the outside, could definitely give them the advantage.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, his tag team partner, he is Kevin Owens!
Yep, here comes Kevin Owens to the ring, and what a tag team partner he has been for the Mundo. As said, those two, the two vicious individuals, and this man right here, well, he could hit some crazy moves in that ring, but also just likes to hurt people.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know there is going to be anticipation. You know this is going to be a classic. Who is going to walk away with the World Tag Team Championship titles? It could be the GW, or it could be that man, Kevin Owens, and his tag team partner, the Mundo. It is coming up next at WrestleMania 3. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. We're off and underway. Let's see what Maz has to say about this one.
I think this could be the night for an upset, and we could definitely see new tag team champions here in Mundo and Kevin Owens. I think the GWO just doesn't have the aggressiveness to stand the challenge of Mundo and Kevin Owens here tonight.
Yep, I'm gonna also go with the Mundo and Kevin Owens. I've been saying it week in, week out, but I'd hardly call them two winning an upset. I think it's just they've been such a great tag team.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me already!
Oh my goodness! And
he's got the hands hooked!
No way!
There's two! And there's a third one! This could be over. No way! Two?
Surely not!
No, he kicked out at 2.5. My goodness me!
That was so close. What in imagine if it was ended that quickly.
And now it's all around, changed around. Chaz is now trying to take advantage into the head scissors, and then the shot to the side of the head. Bisping thought he had his championship there, right there.
He sure did, but fortunately not for him. He wants, you know, after one set being unsuccessful, he wants at least one of his teams to win.
And Chaz looking for the tag here. Here comes Bruce. Oh, but Mundo ducking under. Maz, you've got to see here already. This is got the way of Mundo and Kevin Owens with a suplex, and then he suplexed Bruce out of his boots.
Yeah, Mundo's definitely showing that he's one step ahead of Bruce here tonight, and looking to show that him and Kevin definitely have the power in this matchup here.
Look out, drop toe hold into the elbow drop. Owens now, look at this, Owens going across, and what is he doing? Look out!
What
DDT!
I don't know why he was so focused on Chaz there, but...
And all of a sudden, oh my goodness, look out!
What in the world, my...
Package pile driver!
Oh my god, but the thing is, Chaz isn't the legal individual in this matchup.
What is Owens thinking about here? Is anyone? Even Bruce can do a Russian leg sweep.
I think he's trying to make sure that maybe Chaz just can't compete in this matchup.
But the thing is, you've got to concentrate on the man in the ring, and has he really took all his energy out here? Taking out Chaz as he hits the senton right across Bruce. And fighting spirit!
Oh, Kip's up, but Kevin Owens, no, I thought he caught him, but what in the low blow, and the ref didn't notice it because Armando had the referee's attention.
Yeah, you've got to think that this is all breaking down inside the ring here, one way then the other way. Kevin Owens has completely lost the plot here, but look at this.
Uh-oh. He's going to give the same treatment to Bruce as he did Chaz.
And now, oh, big shot over the top rope, into the cover, and there's the love machine.
Yep, there's Francis to stop it.
And oh, super kick. Cover, ref, come on.
Wow, seriously, referee.
Maz, this is all breaking down, and now Bisping is up.
If even the guys on the outside are getting involved, and Bisping's trying to help out his team here to stay in this matchup, but we'll have to see if Francis gets involved too.
And look at this now, nice back suplex by Bruce. You could see Chaz was trying to shake off the Wesley. Oh, he takes his Bulgarian.
Oh, could Kevin Owens be about to tap up? But no, the referee has.
But well, he hasn't released the hold here. Chaz is doing a great job on keeping the Mundo occupied. Bisping's been told to leave, And this is all breaking down here. And referee turns around here. This could be the end of the match.
But come on, Kevin Owens' hand is clearly in the ring ropes. This would be a rope break anyway.
Yeah, no, but this has gone. As I say, Bismarck has been told to leave here. And look out, referee distracted again. And again, Bruce goes downstairs.
Oh my goodness, what in the... Surely you can't be allowed to get away with that. That is
into the cover.
ridiculous.
Hook of the leg. Has he got him? 2. GWO retain the tag team titles.
And talk about a complete travesty of justice there. This referee, I can't wait to see him get fired.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this contest and still World Tag Team Champions, Chaz and Bruce, the GWO.
Bruce was allowed to low blow Kevin Owens twice. And yeah, they're still tag team champions, but this victory has to be tainted.
Maz, you've got to give it to them though. They got the job done.
Yep, Chaz and Bruce show that they are definitely one of the best tag teams in NSW, along with the Hounds that we saw from Raw, and it'd be great to see if maybe we can get them two to square off in the off season.
Yep, big win for the GWO here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, what about this man? He showed his true colours on SmackDown. He's up against Roman Reigns. Next, it's going to be for the European Championship. Ryback, the big guy, taking on Roman Reigns. Who's going to win? It's up next.
Yep, the big guy versus the big dog.
Yeah. And introducing first, he is the reigning European Champion, the big guy, Ryback.
And here he comes. Big guy Ryback, as you said, and well, yep, he showed his true colours. He hit Roman Reigns square in the head with that chair, showing that Ryback really, he is really prepared for this match here tonight, and he'll do anything in his power to keep that European Championship. And you know, it's a mindset I have to respect.
Maz, did he need to do that on SmackDown? Did he really need the cheap shot?
It's very possible to try and get the upper hand on Kevin Owens before the pay-per-view. It definitely worked out for his advantage.
Well, Ryback ready to go. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, he is the big dog, Roman Reigns.
But you've also got to wonder, did Ryback really rattle the cage of the big dog Roman Reigns? And well, how much did he? And what sort of mood is that going to put Roman Reigns in? Maybe Ryback has made a mistake doing that, hitting Roman Reigns with a chair on SmackDown.
Well, Roman Reigns ready to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Looks determined. And can he leave WrestleMania here tonight with the European Championship?
And we're about to find out.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The European Championship is on the line. Who is going to walk away? Is it going to be the big guy or is it going to be the big dog? Well, we're soon going to find out here tonight. Tim, tell us who you think's going to win this one.
You know, I've got to go with Ryback retaining this matchup. He showed sort of what Lethal sort of thinks he's willing to do to keep the match going. Well, keep his championship reign alive. And I think this is Ryback's night.
Well, let's see what it is. Look out. Ryback shot. Suplex.
There is the power of the big guy Ryback with the huge suplex there.
Look at this now. In shot here. And Ryback now continuing to be in command here early on, Tim.
That's what Ryback needs to be doing. Keep the early command and pace of this matchup in order to keep dominant control and just hit his big moves on Roman Reigns.
Yeah, you've got to think that he's not letting Roman Reigns get out the blocks here, and that has got to be a strategy, because you let Roman Reigns take control and there's not much time you're going to come back from it.
As I said, these two are two big powerhouses in that ring and they can hit, well, the big moves in that ring. Just like this.
Suplex!
Yep, the lovely stalling suplex there. And right now, Roman Reigns' Wakatron are just the close fist punches there.
Big shots coming back and forward. Maz, you've got to say early on in this contest, it's been back and forth.
And no one's exactly got the clear advantage so far in this matchup, and they've definitely used their power to show each other that they've want to take the advantage, but no one's really gotten the clear advantage so far.
Tim, you've got to think Roman Reigns really took the best shot, and it takes another one, another suplex.
Yep, another huge suplex, and that's just the power of Ryback. He's just, well, that's why he's being called the big guy, because he's just big in that ring and hits those big moves, and uh-oh.
Look out! Oh, what a stunner on Roman Reigns, and Reigns having another big takedown as well.
Yeah, Roman Reigns coming back into the big STO and then just smashing the back of Ryback's head into the mat.
Trying to take a playbook out of Ryback then. Big Samoan drop by Roman Reigns. And this could be the tide just turned here, Maz.
And it seems the power is starting to shift back into Roman Reigns' side here, and he's looking to take the pin here, fall.
Nope, just a 2 count. You've got to think that he was trying to maybe look to set something up. Then Ryback comes with a big clothesline to the back of Roman Reigns, and all of a sudden the tide has changed again. And the meat hook clothesline!
Oh, hits a big meat hook clothesline, does Ryback, and he's going for a pin. Is this it?
No, 2.5. You thought that was going to be a bit. Hold on!
Uh-oh, he's got him up.
He's got the big dog up on his shoulders.
And he's marching around the ring.
Ah, shell shock!
And that's it for Roman Reigns. That has to be it.
Is that it? Cover! Hook of the leg! Ryback retains the European Championship!
Well, Ryback showing off what he could do in that ring, the big powerhouse moves. And in the end, he retains his European Championship at WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match and still European Champion, Ryback!
Well, what a win for
always
Ryback
asking to be fed more. I'm sure Season 4 will bring him a lot more.
Yeah, go on, Tim, you're going to say something as well.
Let's say big win here for the big guy. And yes, Mass put it perfectly. He will want to be fed more come Season 4.
Big win for Ryback over Roman Reigns. Ladies and gentlemen, just to announce that NSW returns in the first week of January. Yes, we return on Monday the 4th of January with Raw. It comes your way. Well, the big thrills of Raw return, and there is going to be a huge announcement coming up in the next couple of weeks. Stay tuned to our social media for full details, and of course, be with us on the 4th of January when NSW returns.
I hear we're getting a new production crew.
That is true. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is for the ECW World Championship as Tyler Jordan defends against Adrian Kincaid, Dan Littlewood version 1 and Haldo O'Neill. Let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, here's your reigning ECW champion, Tyler Jordan!
One hell of a scary individual. So look at the size of this man. And he's just got such a big future. And he's already ECW champion. And there's a t-shirt says, he likes to hurt people. Well, he hurts people.
Maz Freeway, you tell me that what Adrian Kincaid done to this man on the last ECW didn't just pee him off a little bit.
I think that's what Adrian wanted to do. I think Adrian wanted to get him off his game by getting him angry, and yeah, he'll just lose control in the matchup, and that'll give Adrian the chance to pick up the victory.
Introducing his opponents and challengers. Introducing first, he is Dan Littlewood version 1.
Yep, and well, Marky Mark's absolute favourite guy, and I'm sure you know what Marky Mark says. I question why this man has been given a shot at the ECW Championship when, well, Marky likes to call him a jobber.
Yeah, Marky Mark's not a big fan of this guy, but what would it be for Dan Littlewood version 1 to walk out with a championship here tonight?
Could be the potential first eliminated. Well, I know that's what Marky wants.
Well, yeah, they may call him the jobber, but he has a chance, like anyone else, to walk out with the title. And what about this man? Ladies and gentlemen, he is the Rated H superstar, Aldo O'Neill!
Wow, you really have to question, what is the condition of this man? Because, well, last night on NXT, he, well, defended the NXT Championship. Of course, we could see not a winner of that match, but he was brutalized in that match. He ended up bloody.
Yeah, you've got to say, well, big ups to the medical team for even getting him ready for this match. Many people said he might not even make this match tonight.
I hear it took several stitches and about 10 staples to close the wound that he had, and hopefully Aldo's ready for the night, or for the match here tonight.
But you've got to think, you could just take 1 or 2 shots and that wound will open right back up again.
Yeah, it could, but luckily for Aldo O'Neill, after tonight there is a 3-month cap before the next season.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last man in this contest, he is the natural Adrian Kincaid!
Yeah, and a man who'll be going for what, his 4th ECW championship?
Yep, that is correct. This man, he claims, is the face of ECW. Well, is he going to end the season a 4-time ECW champion? It could happen here tonight. And if his ego tells you anything different, it's going to happen.
Yeah, his ego is that big. I've heard backstage that he said when he wins his 4th championship, when he comes to the ring, he's not going to stroke it.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what they're going for. It is the ECW Championship. Who is going to walk out of a WrestleMania 3 with the gold? Let's get Maz's prediction first on this one.
Well, I had a chance to speak with him backstage, and Adrian Kincaid said that he is the franchise of ECW, and he will prove it here tonight and becoming the 4-time champ.
Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, 15 minutes. It's a time limit. Of course, as all ECW matches on. With this being ECW's main event, well, this is why you got the 15 minutes. Of course, this is elimination. Of course, it is Extreme Rules.
You know what? I've got to go with Tyler Jordan in his matchup for my prediction. He's just such a, scary individual in that matchup. But, look at this. Aldo O'Neill already got for weapons, being smart. And, Adrian Kincaid, though, thwarted Aldo's attempt at using a steel chair.
And look at this inside the ring. You've got to give Dan Littlewood credit here. Going after the biggest man in the match.
Now, I don't know how wise that is, but Dan Littlewood, give credit to him. He's in control right now.
Now where's he going? Now looking for another weapon here. And Littlewood's got wood.
Oh, he's got a table. Oh, dear. But Tyler Jordan cuts him off further from being able to use the table.
And look at this. Kincaid gets the chair off Aldo O'Neill. And Aldo O'Neill takes it back off him again. This could be back and forth. And again takes the chair off him. Look outside the ring here. Just a 2. And Tyler Jordan almost was gone already. And Dan Littlewood is taking it to the champ.
Yeah, he is. You got to give credit to Dan Littlewood, and he's pinning him again. Tyler Jordan be gone already. Don't tell me no.
Just a 2 here. And you've got to concentrate. There's 2 groups going on. Aldo inside. Referee going for the cover. What's he going to do here? No, just a 1 on Kincaid. Referee's I do not envy the referee. He has a side effect by Dan Littlewood. Cover! And another cover! Who's the referee counted? 2?
Which one?
Well, it looked like he went for Aldo O'Neill. And still Tyler Jordan is down on the outside. And Tyler Jordan's gone!
Oh my goodness.
And inside the ring, I didn't see what happened. And a 2 count. And we're down to 3 men and guaranteed a new champion. And twist of wood on the chair.
Oh my god.
2. Kincaid's gone.
How the ever opportunist taking the advantage of Adrian Kincaid hitting the chair there.
Oh my goodness me. That is how quick these things can happen, ladies and gentlemen. And well, you've got to say this could go either way. Oh, to the chair again.
Oh my goodness. And how does...
won't die.
Oh my goodness me, this is crazy. Look out.
Oh no.
Oh, slams him down to the mat.
And onto that chair.
Ref, look at the feet. Two. How
Look,
did he stolen one?
It's no disqualification, no rope breaks, so the ref didn't have a choice.
You can't use your feet, surely.
No, you are allowed to. There's no such thing as a rope break.
Oh my, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match and new ECW champion, Haldo O'Neal. You can't do. Surely there's got to be a law against that.
It's the one right call the referee's ever made, I think, because the fact is, in no disqualification matches, there's no such thing as a rope break in it.
Yeah, but you can't use your feet to pin someone.
Yes, you can. It's no disqualification.
This is a disgrace.
There's no rules.
Well, we're going to go.
What an incredible win for Haldo there.
And we go backstage, ladies and gentlemen, with Danny Six, who of course defends the championship in just a few short minutes. Of course, I'm sorry, I'm taken back. Surely there's got to be a. I'm going to sign the petition. Oh dear me, we've got to concentrate here, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, Danny Six here said DM West is leaving, but he's not leaving with the title, Tim.
Yeah, that strong words for Tay-Six, and you know, a lot of people in that locker room, they want this man to win. I think the first time in a while, they want him to win.
Well, he says he's going to continue to be the longest reigning champion in NSW history. We will find out. Who are they talking to there?
Probably that mystery man.
Yeah, who was it? But ladies and gentlemen, we have to move on. The United States Championship is on the line as MVP takes on Bobby Hall.
Yep, can Bobby Hall finish off Season 3 with a big victory by claiming the U.S. title? If one man can stop him, it's this one right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is the reigning United States Champion, MVP Marcus Van Patrick.
Yep, MVP, been quite a great champion here in NSW. He's been able to hold on to this U.S. title for a long while now, and we'll have to see if Bobby Hall has what it takes to claim that championship from MVP here tonight.
What a crazy night, ladies and gentlemen. We've had, and I'm sorry, I'm just to go back to that last match. That referee has surely seen them feet on the ropes, and that has got to be a break.
Sorry, but there's no rules.
But you can't pin someone with your feet. It's like grabbing the rope and pinning someone. That just can't happen.
In those types of matches, I'm sure it's plenty legal.
Matt, come on, you've got to be on my side for that.
We've got to focus on this match now. Don't worry, that ref's getting fired.
Yeah, we all know how blind the referee's been this season, and I'm glad that this will be the end of that referee, and we'll get a new one for next season.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing MVP's opponent and challenger. He is Bobby Hall.
Yeah, what will tonight have in store for Bobby Hall? Will he claim his first United States Championship to go into Season 4, or will this be just another big loss for him at Wrestlemania here tonight?
Yeah, many people said the future of NSW coming into Season 3, it hasn't panned out that way, but could he leave on a high here tonight?
Could happen. Bobby Hall, he's just said, could be the very well future.
Well, Bobby Hall, ladies and gentlemen, ready to go. And you may see that there's no Travis Kether outside. Bobby Hall reportedly saying he wants to do this alone to prove himself. Maz, is that a good idea?
Well, at least I'll have only one person to worry about, and that would be MVP in the ring. And I'm sure Travis Kether has been pretty busy with his other client in Double J recently, so we'll have to see if Bobby Hall can just do it on his own here tonight.
Well, here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Off and underway. Nice suplex early on. Tim, who do you think is going to walk out with the United States Championship here?
Personally, I think, you know, MVP's going to retain this championship here tonight. He's one of the, well, most well-gifted people in that ring. Nothing to take away from Bobby Hall, but I think it's MVP's night.
Big shots by MVP here. Oh, what a kick. And of course, as you were saying, it's been a season of disappointments really for Bobby Hall. Can he do it? Can he somehow overcome MVP here tonight and really get his first United States Championship?
Yeah, it's going to be a test for him. I think MVP is one of the best well-rounded wrestlers here in NSW, and it's going to be a tough task for Bobby Hall to take that title from him. But Bobby Hall's got some guts, and he's been hardcore champion, so he knows that he can get down and brawl with anybody.
Of course, what a night we've had, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you if you've been with us all the way through Season 3. We hope that you will be back in the first week in January for Season 4. And of course, remember, plenty of things going to go through on the off-season as well. Stay tuned to our social media for when special events will take place. And of course, well, you know that there's a certain bragging rights coming up during the off-season. More about that, of course, in the weeks to come, as Bobby Hall looks to take advantage with the supers. Oh my goodness!
Good Lord.
MVP landing on the back of his head.
And you also can't forget about the great show and tribute to the troops. It's a great show for all our vets here in the States and overseas.
Yep, that will be coming. Look out, Tim. MVP looking to take advantage here. Oh my
God!
Goodness me! What a shot to the back of Bobby Hall. And MVP surely now in control here. MVP again shot. What's he going to do here? Into the ropes. Working on that back. Smart move, Maz.
Yeah, he's looking to really keep on the pressure on Bobby Hall's back and maybe wear him down to the point where he can set him up for that famous playmaker maneuver of his and finish off this match.
Bobby Hall has got to try and stay away, try and keep that back fresh. Yeah, and really go for some manoeuvre of his own, and this might help. Look out, there's one fist between the eyes, there's two. Looking for a third and hits it perfectly. You've got to think here, this could be his big chance with a massive DDT, Tim. Are we looking at a new champion right here?
You might be about to that huge DDT just spiking MVP and his... Oh, wow, just kicks out at wonders MVP.
Oh, look out! Future shock! There it is!
Oh, spiking his head into the mat.
Maz, count it!
Got 1, 2.
Oh, he kicked out! What does Bobby Hall have to do?
Well, the future shock wasn't for the future of Bobby Hall capturing his first United States title, so he's looking to go for a submission here.
Look at this. He has got it locked in. The submission. Has MVP got enough to get in the other ropes? Bobby Hall's almost got it.
I don't think he can. He can't move.
MVP is fading, and MVP is fading badly here.
He's about to tap.
You can see that MVP is fading. Bobby Hall desperately. He's got it! Ladies and gentlemen, he's got Maz. Bobby Hall's finally won the big one.
Yep, Hall's now our United States champion going into Season 4, and I can't wait to see what challengers will step up to take that title from him.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest and new United States champion, Bobby Hall!
Wow, what a moment for Bobby Hall here tonight.
Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, Bobby Hall, finally, your United States champion at Wrestlemania. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back down to ringside for the final time in Season 3. Guys, wow, I'm drained and we've still got the main event to come. Maz, what a night.
It's been one incredible show. A lot of great championships defended and a lot of great championships won. Just as we saw here with Bobby Hall picking up his first U.S. title.
Tim, here we go.
Yep, it's the final, well, match on the card of what has been an incredible WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The final match of Season 3. Danny Six, DM West, who walks out the NSW champion. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is your reigning, defending NSW champion, Danny Six.
Yep, and here he comes, the NSW champion. One hell of a unusual and, well, unhinged individual. And tonight he's got, well, I'd say the toughest task of his career and his title reign since May. He's got to do whatever he can to keep a hold of it, otherwise we're saying goodbye to that championship.
Maz, Danny Six has held the championship since Money in the Bank and cashing in on Brock Lesnar. Yes, he has held the title by some devious ways, but he's also beaten the best. Tonight, can he retain the title?
It's very possible. I've seen Danny Six pull out many of upset victories that we thought were just insurmountable odds that he could not overcome, but in some way he finds a way to do it. So I really think that DM West is going to have to bring everything he has to take down take down Danny Six here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, his challenger and 2015 Royal Rumble winner, DM West.
Eppin, a man who, well, his contract expires, if I'm looking right, in just 15 minutes. He could be about to walk out with the most prized possession on the SmackDown roster, the NSW Championship. I just can't believe I'm uttering those very words. Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, it has been told that this man contract ends when this show ends. That's what it is. There's no anything about it. Are we going to see DM West walk away with our title?
It could happen. I don't want it to happen, but it could. Just don't know how we'd cope if it did.
The final time, ladies and gentlemen, Season 3, and it's all down to this. The NSW Championship. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. We are off and underway. Baz, go first.
I'm going to go with Danny Six. I think he's just going to find a way. He's going to reach down into the darkness and find some way to take out DM West here in this match.
You know what? I'm going to go with the exact same person. I don't think we can allow DM West to walk out with that championship. If it's not Day 6 and the Darkness finding a way to do it, part of me thinks there could be something else. There's so much controversy in this matchup.
Looks like DM West is really taking it to Danny Six and really trying to pick up this match real quick and maybe look to take Danny out faster than we thought.
Yeah, he's really, in control of this matchup. DM West saying, oh, just kick him out ring, and oh, Day 6 is in a troubling place. He's out there with Josh Gallows.
Yeah, you've got to think the managers will come into play here, Tim. It could go either way.
Yeah, we've seen what sometimes Ariel has done in matches, and almost a bit of miscommunication there from DM West and Josh Gallows there.
And Josh Gallows is inside the ring. We don't want this again, surely in the main event.
And the thing is, though, you know what the really demeaning and deplorable thing Danny Six could do?
Get counted out?
Yeah, grab his championship and run for the heels if he has to.
It could happen. Maybe that's what we need him to do. I don't want it to happen, but you've got to think our NSW Championship might not be ours after tonight.
Yeah, right. Now DM West is making it happen.
Maz?
Yeah, maybe we'll see Ariel get in the ring and go after the referee to help Danny Six retain this title and get disqualified.
The thing I'm worried, the thing I'm more worried about than anything else, it's that somehow DM West pulls this off here. And he's in control. He's been in control for most of this match, which worries me a hell of a lot here, Tim.
Yeah, it worries me a hell of a lot too. It's just, I don't know what we'll do if DM West wins. He's walking out with that championship and never coming back.
And look,
he's not like he's going to give it back to us either.
Yeah, he says he's going to put on his fireplace for all things. And this is one thing we don't want.
It's just disrespect to a championship.
I know McMundo has tried everything. I know that he's tried to make him sign. He's refused everything here. And the crowd seem to be on DM West's side here, and this is the worrying thing. I
just don't understand it. I mean, what are we witnessing here? What could we be about to witness?
Look out here. Danny Six trying to get back in control here, and DM West still has something about it. The nerves.
At least Raw has a potential loyal champion. If DM West wins, we don't have a loyal champion.
We don't have a champion, Tim. That's the problem.
That's true.
There's not.
I'm seeing here in the chat that people are talking about, could he possibly be going to RFPW or maybe even FWW?
We don't even want to think about them, man. Maz, come on. We've got to pray to God that this doesn't happen. Look out!
Oh my goodness.
My nerves are getting beyond me here. This is maybe the most crucial match ever in NSW history, and it's the main event. And a big forearm to the face! And into the cover!
He's going for the pin. Is this it? No, don't tell me.
My goodness, my heart can't take this. And look at planting!
Oh, and he's busted open.
Oh my goodness, no, this cannot be happening. Into the cover. Get up, Ariel, get up. Come on, ref. Oh, for once, for goodness.
For once, we actually want to see this sort of thing. We want to see the Dixie effect in action.
Oh my goodness, this is really... I can't take much more of this here. DM West, look out. Big DDT! Spiking him into the mat.
He's just so motivated to win this match.
Fighting spirit!
Fighting spirit there for our champion.
And look out, anyone! Even someone from the darkness can do a Russian leg sweep.
And now he manages to get back in this matchup. And now just kicking the back of DM West.
But Danny Six has been busted open here. You can see the blood. He's got to try and fight through it. He's got to try and make him motivated here. Look out. Reversal. Six. Big knees. What's he going to do here? He's enticing him in. Drop kick. And now our champion is feeling it. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I want Danny Six to do this.
Yeah, it's one of those things, one of those shocking things where I think everyone at the back is just watching this matchup so closely.
Big boot into the side of the head. Come on, Danny, looking for it here. Can he hit the page? If he hits the page, you can forget about it. The page!
Oh, he hits it.
Cover him! Goodness sake, cover him!
Just go for it. Come on.
Cover! Two! Oh, no! Oh my God. He kicked out at 2.5. This is unbelievable. Maz, come on, I can't believe this match.
It's back and forth, and hopefully Danny can find a way to power back out of that one. Looks like DMS is looking to try and make him submit here with this ankle lock.
Or at least try and weaken the ankle, Maz. And look at this. Oh, he's got it locked in. Ref, look at him under the rope. Come on.
No, this could be a terrible moment we're about to witness.
You know, Dave, I might have a sinking feeling that maybe the referee might be in on this with DM West.
Oh my God, don't say that, Maz. Please don't say that. This is what we can't have this. Come on, Danny, keep going. I can't believe I'm actually rooting for Danny Six in this match. After everything he's done, and it just shows you what this title means to us, means to this company. That what DM West is saying he's going to do here. Big kicks into the corner. And Danny Six again looking to feed of, well, anything going on here. And look at this, the boot again across the side of the face.
Oh my goodness. You could say this has been one hell of an incredible match, but God.
Oh, wrist to the elbow. Fighting spirit by DM West, but Danny Six cuts him off. And again another reversal into the mat by DM West. Oh, roll up. Pin him. Oh, ref, he was nowhere near the ropes. Come on.
And now Josh Gallows distracting the referee, and Oh, Day 6 has vicious kicks again.
Come on, Danny. Keep it going. Hit him again. Hit him again. Third time for the boot. Across the face. Yes! Fans chanting this is awesome. It is awesome, but we need Danny 6 to win this. Now he hits the elbow. Pin him.
Come on, you've got this. Surely he's so close to winning this.
Maz, come on. You've got to be thinking this is unbelievable between these two. Is the Bulldog by DM West?
Yeah, I think Danny missed his opportunity there to maybe go for a pin and maybe pick up the
Oh,
quick
no.
victory.
Oh, and he's
over
got a
DMS.
submission locked in.
Maz, this could be the beginning of the end. Oh, no. Danny, fight.
Don't
Fight,
fight
Danny.
it. Do not tap out. Do not
Got
do
that
it.
armbar locked on.
He's got that like armbar sort of sleeper
Oh, no.
holds.
Danny's fading. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
What have we just witnessed?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh my God.
I don't know what to say.
I think we're all as shocked as even the crowd is here in the NSW Wrestlemania arena.
Oh my God. We've lost the champion. We've lost it all. We've lost it. The championship. The championship's got. Guys, get Brock. Get Brock or anyone. Get someone out here. Get Brock Lesnar. Anyone. There's someone in the back. Get anyone in the back. Get them out here.
No reason.
Get them out.
Cash in your rematch.
We don't have enough time, Dave.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Season 3 is over. We've lost the title.
Come back for season 4. Tim, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Maz, say goodbye.
Till season 4, fans. Hopefully the title will be back.
That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. What are we going to do? Dave Easton signing out. Goodbye.